Hi, my name is Brian Mwangi and I am from Nairobi, Kenya. And here is my solution for the Google built-in AI hackathon. So I'm trying to solve one of the biggest productivity killers for developers, that is getting lost in documentation. And we have all been there, multiple tabs, endless scrolling, and still no clear answer to a specific question. And what we tend to do is just open other tabs and read through searches of Stack Overflow, trying to figure out if we can find a solution to our problem. And that's why I built Documentation Guide, which is an AI assistant that makes any documentation site conversational. That means that you don't have to read through all the documentation again. You can just, by using the inbuilt AI, utilize it for searching and going through the documentation and guiding you through what next to do and how to do it. Just click on the icon and start indexing. And the amazing thing about how we index this is that once one person indexes a documentation site, all other users around the globe can be able to use the same index and be able to use the same information. That means we have zero waiting time for other users, and which improves the knowledge base and even the productivity of junior to senior developers on the same thing, meaning that the productivity is amplified. And as you can see, the icon changes from blue to green, which means that it's an indicator to a user that once they come back to this documentation, they know they can just converse with the documentation directly without having to wait for another round of indexing. And you can see here is an example. Hey, how do I get started with the Django documentation? And as you can see, it's gonna search through the DB, which has the vector storage for all the documentation we got from the sitemap. And from there on, we can be able to give the users a well-defined guide of how to do things or how to even write code, which means they don't have to spend a couple of hours trying to figure out where do I get started, how do I do something, or how do I implement something, which improves their productivity or amplifies it, which means also that senior and junior developers get the same kind of knowledge from the AI. Thank you.